I'm always in the lookout for new ways, new apps that can help me at work and improve my productivity. And there's no better feeling than being organized, knowing what's happening in the world, and completing all of our to-dos. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you macOS apps that will also help your work or study routine. Before we get started, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. This video is sponsored by CleanMyMac X, the all-in-one package that helps top your Mac's performance. It eliminates time wasters and removes all distractions like junk files and malware pop-ups from your Mac. The first app that I highly recommend you try out is Notion. This is an awesome tool for you to write, plan, organize yourself, organize projects. I particularly do not use Notion at this moment, but I know so many people that use it and love it, and it can actually almost work as your second brain because there's so many information that you can put here and organize to really improve your productivity. So for example, one thing that you can do is to have your weekly agenda here. And then you'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. So you can add all of your to-dos here and know everything that you have to do. So for example, I've added here a script that I needed to write for this video. And one very nice thing about Notion is that you can link other pages to anything you have here. So the script that I've added is a task, but I linked to the actual script. So if I click here, I go to the script and then I can simply type whatever I want. So I can say, this is a script for the video. If I want, I can also add images. And something really nice is that if I want, I can even include another to-do list here inside the script. So I can simply add a command, add a to-do list, and type whatever I need to do. So I can say revise script, for example. So basically you can create whatever you need, whatever you want. As I said, I do not use Notion, so I'm not a pro here. But if you are like me and if you're not a pro as well, there's several templates that you can use. So you can choose from design, education, engineering, human resources, marketing. There are tons of other things that you can look, but if I choose class notes, which is this one that was already open, you're gonna have a template here that you can use as a base for your project. So as you can see here, you can see the name of the class. And then if I click here, the very nice thing is that if I click here, I can open and check the whole note from this class. And then if I go back, you'll see that you have a list of all the classes, the types of classes. So if it was a seminar, a section, a study group, a reading group, lecture, you can also add PDFs. So you can also attach files if you need. And there's also the date created. So from this example, you can see the variety of things that you can create here. So also, if I want, I can use the filter option. And let's say I only want to see the notes from my math class. So I can add a filter and choose class is math. And then I'm gonna see only the notes that were from the math class. So Notion is definitely a very complete tool that you can use to improve all of your projects and improve your productivity. Now, the next app that really makes a difference in my routine is today's sponsor, CleanMyMac X. Whether you're working or studying, your Mac can be the ultimate tool for helping you get things done. However, it may be getting slower and more cluttered, which can also impact your productivity. Using the Smart Scan option, CleanMyMac X will look for files that you don't need, determine potential threats, and increase the system performance. Then it will delete all the junk that you don't need. I was able to remove almost 6 gigabytes of junk, no threats were found, and the performance was improved just by using the Smart Scan feature. You can also improve your Mac's speed with the optimization feature, which offers you the ability to control which apps you would like to have running on it, or the maintenance feature, which helps you optimize your system's performance. Another great feature is the uninstaller that helps you delete unnecessary applications in a very easy and fast way. You're able to see a list of all your apps and choose the ones that you don't need anymore. When you manually delete apps, they might leave a few files and folders behind on your Mac. But CleanMyMac X helps you remove all of these related files, making the whole process a lot better. In my opinion, this is an extremely important tool for you to have on your Mac. Also, the Smart Scan option by itself already brings your Mac up to speed and in a great shape. CleanMyMac X has the power to clean, optimize, and protect your Mac. Make sure to check out the link down below in the description to download the free trial. I highly recommend it. The third app can really help you organize your projects, and this app is Trello. So let me open Trello for you guys. I've used Trello for several years. Right now, I'm not using it, but I need to recommend it for you because it's extremely useful. As you can see here, I have a board open, but if I click on boards, you can see that I had a lot of them. This one in particular, I feel like it's a great option for me to show you guys how it works because I was organizing all of my videos here. So as you can see, Trello works in columns. So you basically can create columns for every steps inside your project. So that's what I like to do. But if you want, you can create columns for different things. What I like to do is to use it as a process. So for example, I had an idea. I could move this idea to the script section. And when this script was done, I could move the script to the shooting part. I'm even going to change this because it's in Portuguese. So I'm going to change to shoot. I'm going to change this to edit, revise, and complete. And then script and idea. So as I was saying, if I had an idea, I could move this idea to the script whenever I wanted to write the script for the video. Whenever the script was done, I could move it to the shoot section. If I already shot both of these videos, I could move both of them to the edit section. If the edits were done, I only had to revise them. And let's say I revised all of these videos, I can simply drag them all to the complete section. So I feel like this is a great way for you to visualize your project and visualize all the steps and everything that needs to get done. Another very helpful thing is that you can work with your team. So for example, if you have 10 people on your team, you can add all of them here. As you can see, there's only me and Pedro, he's my husband. But if you had more people, you could add them here. And they would be able to see everything that you needed to get done. So let's say someone is in charge of writing scripts. They will be able to see that there are 2 scripts here that need to be written. So they can quickly write them and then they can move this to the shoot section. If someone is in charge of shooting, they would be able to see this and then move it to the edit section. So it's extremely helpful, and I think it's an awesome way for you to visualize your projects. Now, another app that I highly recommend you guys try it out is Todoist. I recommend this app for everyone, because in my opinion is basically the best app for you to keep track of all of your to-dos. As you can see here, you can add several projects to Todoist. So I have Marina Montero HQ, personal, work. I have some files that I received from clients, so they show up here. I have a list here of things that I need to buy in a particular store, some extras for editing. These are only some notes that I write whenever I need to change something in an edit. I type it here so I don't forget. And this is the test project that we're gonna use. So just so you guys can see how it works, I can click on add task and start typing the name of my task. So I'm gonna say task 1. If I hit enter, the task is automatically added to my project, and whenever I complete it, I can simply click here and they disappear, which is amazing. But what it's extremely helpful on Todoist is that you can prioritize your tasks. So for example, I can have task 1, and task 1 can be extremely important. So I can type P1, priority 1. Whenever I hit enter, this task is going to be red. So it tells me that this is important. You also have priority 2 and priority 3. So task 2 is priority 2, and task 3, I'm going to consider this as priority 3. So this is extremely helpful when you have a lot of different tasks, because you know which ones are more important and which ones are less important. Something else that is extremely helpful in Todoist is that you can add recurring tasks. So let's say that you have to change your water filter every 2 months. Change water filter. You can basically type every 2 months and hit enter. Then it's going to let you know that you have to change your water filter today. And then whenever you complete this task, it already tells you that the next day that you will have to change your water filter is on October 20th. So this is extremely helpful. You can do this with bills. You can do this with water filters. You can basically do this with any recurring tasks that you have. There's also the option to add labels and filters to your tasks. I don't really use these options, but I use it for all of my tasks. I even use it for the grocery store. So I basically type everything that I need to buy. This week is not extremely organized yet because I already did groceries. So I'm gonna start getting this organized for next week. But I basically add everything that I need to buy and I separate it on different weeks, and I add the grocery store that I want to go to. So basically you can use it for everything. I highly recommend it. Another app that I highly recommend you try out is Automator. And this app already comes on your Mac. So it's already installed in your Mac. So you basically have to open it. I like to use the Spotlight or Alfred, which is the app that I use to open it. So basically press Command space and type Automator. You're gonna see that it already shows up. So you basically have to select it and hit enter, that it's going to open. The reason I like to use Automator, as the name already suggests, is to automate a few tasks that I need to get done on my Mac. For example, I have this folder here to show you guys. Whenever I send an image from my iPhone to my MacBook, it comes with this extension, .hake. I could simply open this in another app and then export it to JPEG, but there is an extremely easy way to do this by using Automator. So I'm going to show it to you guys right now. I'm going to create a new document. Quick action, choose, and then I'm going to choose here image files from Finder. I'm going to choose copy Finder items. Choose downloads, And then I'm gonna choose change types of images. And here I'm gonna choose JPEG, and that's it. Now I just have to hit Command S and save this as Hake to JPEG. Save, and that's it. Now we can close this and we can test it and see if it works. So right click the image, go to quick actions, and now you're gonna see your automation here. So basically click here, and that's it. Your new JPEG image is generated, and you don't have to open any other applications to do this. And if you like to read the news and you open several websites to do this, I highly recommend you try out Feedly. This app is an RSS feed reader, and basically you can add all of your websites here and have it all in one place. So here I have Notícias do Mundo, which is world news. I've added several websites here that I like to read. As you can see, there are a lot of them. So basically, all the news from all the websites that I like to keep track of are right here. Something else that is extremely helpful here in Feedly is that you can create different feeds. So as you can see, I also have a tech one. So here I have all the tech websites that I like to keep track of. So I basically read all of my tech news here. Something else that I like to do is to save articles to read later. So if I like something but I don't have time to read, I can press on this, I can click on this icon here and save to read later. If I want, I can save to a particular board. So as you can see, I have 4 different boards here. This is iPhone rumors. So if I read something that is related to iPhone rumors, I can basically save to this board. And then whenever I'm writing a video about an iPhone rumor, I can go back to this board and find all the articles there. I can also mark the article as read, or I can mark the article as read and hide it. What I like to do is that I try to skim over all of it, and then once I'm at the bottom, I mark all of them as read. That's what I like to do. However, if you want, you can definitely use these features. Something else that you can do when you don't have a lot of free time to read is that you can go here on today, and then you can see all of your trending news. So all the articles that are trending in world news, you can see all of them here, and you can see all of the articles that are trending in tech. So basically, it's going to show you all the articles trending inside the feeds that you've created. So I highly recommend you try it out if you're the type of user that likes to go to several websites to get the news. And last but not least, another app that you should definitely use in your favor is the Archive utility. This is another app that already comes in your Mac. It's already downloaded in your Mac, but it works to compress and decompress files. So for example, if I open this folder here, you guys can see that I have a zip file here. If I double click to decompress this file, you guys can see that now I have a folder and the zip file. However, if I use Archive utility, I can change a few preferences and I can have the zip file deleted without me having to do anything. So the only thing you have to do is open Archive utility, and there are 2 ways for you to do this. The first one is by using your Mac's Spotlight. So basically hit Command space and type Archive utility. Then you're gonna see this green icon here, just hit enter and that's it. But I'm gonna show you guys another way of opening it. You can also look for Archive utility inside Finder. So basically click on search and then type Archive utility. And as you guys can see, it's already here. So basically double click and that's it. When you open Archive utility, nothing opens up on your display. It only shows up right here on the dock. So that's normal. I'm gonna close this folder now. I'm gonna open the test folder again. And the only thing we have to do is hit Command, comma, to open Archive Utility Preferences. And as you can see here, you have the option to choose what happens after expanding an archive. So right now it's saying leave archive alone. So basically, as you saw beforehand, my zip file stayed here, nothing changed. However, if I change this to delete archive, this zip file is going to be deleted by itself. I'm not gonna have to do anything, so it's going to save me time. So let's close this window and see if it worked. I'm going to delete this folder. And now we're going to decompress this file again. So double click. And now I only have my folder. The zip file was already deleted and I didn't have to do a thing. And these are the macOS apps that you can use in order to improve your work or study routine. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.